Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I think it's finally time we take a crack at this game. I don't know like anything about this game at all, other than like a few screenshots I've seen. So I'm going in like totally blind here. I don't even think I've seen a popular YouTuber play this besides Manly Badass Hero. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Options. It looks like I'm gonna be saving a lot here, so Viva la Revolution. I guess I'll pick the obvious answer.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. These options are like the polar opposite of Telltale options. Like, holy shit. Just the whole thing. Alright. I mean, but I'm sold.
As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing.
Can't see how this could possibly go wrong.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Well, that seems pretty easy. I mean,
we're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
This guy's a beta.
Ignore
this guy's
him.
A little
he doesn't
beta.
know what he's talking about.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill her.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I could imagine. I mean, I don't want to go like medieval on her ass. I just want to get this over with.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp,
I'm like
a
already
hint
nervous.
of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Alright, now we're just like kind of
Her
rubbing it in.
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Alright, she gotta die. I'm not like...
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. No, I'm just gonna like...
Good. You're still listening
Yeah.
to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Oh, I
and
should
lock
be
eyes
saving
with the
more. I'm
princess.
stupid. Alright.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Whose voice is this? This is not my like inner monologue,
Focus on the
bro.
task at hand.
I want to kill her.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Something like that. I mean... Nuh-uh. Nah. Alright, boom. Return. Yep,
You step
just
forward,
go for it. Fuck
your
it.
grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yep.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I mean,
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that
she's
knife
like really
is the only
confident.
weapon
I don't
you
know if
have,
I can do this.
you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Okay.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Alright, I am not doing this edgelord shit. I'm just
She's
gonna like go
unarmed.
for it.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I mean, the name of the game is Slay the Princess, and the narrator's like... yeah.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Okay.
You feel flesh
Yeah,
easily
I-
give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
This is like the
Oh.
ultra bad ending. Yeah, I mean...
This is it, isn't it?
Why am I like a bird man?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Why am I letting go of the dagger? Why am I dropping her? Like,
It's like
go for more.
She's convinced.
You're
she
fucking
can't
crazy,
die.
what?
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and
So
well.
she is dying.
But it's over, isn't it?
Okay.
She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
This is a horror game, so I think I just fucked up.
But is it over? Really over?
Of course not. That was too easy. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to really gauge how big I fucked up here. I'm not sure.
It's
I'm like in
over.
between it.
You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Yo, this guy's a fucking idiot, and I'm not gonna listen to this voice the entire playthrough.
I really don't think you should do that.
Yeah, no,
And
I'm
why
just gonna walk
shouldn't
away.
Is there something you're not telling us?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
She's gonna like look at me. I'm gonna like shit myself. All right. Yep, she's dead. Let's get out of there.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. It's over.
I like this little Stanley Parable
With your
relationship
work
I have
done,
with the narrator.
you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because you're a pussy.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was
Oh,
for the
shit.
greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find
Welp.
is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Alright, what the fuck
What
just happened?
happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
Oh, you're an asshole.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
That is kind of bullshit. Cool. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving
This
the
isn't
world.
an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I can't have my cake and eat it. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Cool.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Okay. Of course we are. I like it here. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get this the heck out of here? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
I do,
Yeah,
but
hell
you're
no.
probably not going to like it.
Am I gonna have to go back down there?
The blade.
Yep.
We can use the blade to get out of this.
Are you telling me to kill myself?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out.
You're kind
Do
of
you
a
hear
dick.
that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Well, wouldn't using the blade, kill us when we be dead? Anything to get us out of this hell, you're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. Save the usual, blah, blah, blah. Boop.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
When you put it like that, I mean...
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
So I've got...
That little voice didn't
little
want you
heroic
to slay
voice
the
telling me to kill
princess.
myself.
It didn't want you to be happy.
Well, you obviously don't care about what I want, because you just kind of sealed me here. I mean... I'm not really sure who to trust. Other than, myself. I'll be pretty upset if we die.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Alright,
I
sure.
made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
I really do think this is the same guy from the Stanley Parable.
Fine.
The resemblance is
Whatever.
uncanny.
For the
Alright,
first
sure.
time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yup. Sure
The princess's body is dust
Wow.
and bones,
Okay,
but the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
The day I first held it. How much?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Ew, why do I look like that?
The end.
Chapter 2, The Spectre. Okay, already on chapter 2. Sure.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay, so time loop. Cool. Yep. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, if for whatever reason you
Who's this guy?
insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Where were you the last 10 dialogue prompts? What? Alright, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I'm gonna... Well, okay, so I have a feeling it's gonna be some sort of plot twist thing where the narrator is true about the princess dying, saving the world, or something like that. And if I leave, the world really is gonna end. I'll just turn around and leave.
Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
This guy kinda gets it, I'm not
Seriously?
gonna lie.
You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Yeah. Yep.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
You're damn right I do.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
He does. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time.
Shit,
aren't
I
you?
should have saved.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If
Okay.
you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
They can die all they want. Fuck you. I'm out of here.
But
I'm out of here.
fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. Everything is getting...
What's happening? Yeah.
What's going on? I don't know.
Is this hair?
But it feels like... home.
The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Okay, so I think the world just ended. Yep. Okay. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Wow. This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Oh.
You're on a path. You're here.
Okay. So. No, don't save load. Embrace the thoughts. Urgency, you have a story you need to finish, is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing you against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken up beyond repair. We must leave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Okay, yeah, it didn't do a lot to, huh. What about here?
Fine.
Yep. Okay, I'm going into the cabin.
That's
Sheesh.
great to hear. As As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
You're kind of a cunt, I'm not gonna lie.
Cabin it is.
Yes, sir. We're going in.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt. The blade. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Oh shit, it's different. I think.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Is she actually gonna be dead again? You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the deadest of them all? And that would be the princess.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just...
I'm gonna approach the mirror. Cool.
You walk up to the wall next to the... This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin
Am I
wall.
like a lizard man?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
What if I go in without the blade? I do not need that shit.
The door to the
If she's already
basement
dead, then
grows
there's no
open,
problem.
revealing an old banister. The room below. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous, skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here? A ghost!
A ghost?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
I have some too, especially with the fact you're not dead. Well, you're kinda dead, but...
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks
She's a
fragile
ghost.
enough to me.
No, but he's a... That doesn't... Okay. Sure. Yeah. Alright. Totally. Alright, so I could just grab her and try murdering her again, or I could wait and see how things play out. I'm kind of curious where this is going.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
No, I do not.
So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe?
Is that gonna give me the good ending?
Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
You're weird. You're a fucking freak. Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me. I'm sorry I killed you. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That could be a cool route. There are a lot of options. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. I think that's a good
And
answer.
what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
I don't give a fuck if it's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She is right, though, but that's neither here nor there. What's done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of it.
It is cold. Let her in. Well, were you going to end the world? I want to know that. I want to know what the fuck is going
I
on.
don't know. I just wanted to leave.
Duh, I
still
don't know.
just want to leave.
What? Alright, but you leaving could be bad. I don't... What are you gonna do if I hope you get out of here? You didn't answer my question. Return. Leave it at that.
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
You could be like a nuclear bomb. What are you gonna do if I hope you get out of here? You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world is going to end?
It does.
Alright, but now this guy's talking, and I don't believe I asked him.
We're not asking you. We've
Thank
heard
you.
your whole speech
Alright, now this
already.
guy's actually kind of...
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
You are a ghost.
The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
That does not make any fucking sense at all.
But what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
That's because you are a magic, spooky ghost bitch. I do not know what's going on with you.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
Yeah, me either. Okay, what are you gonna do if I hope you get out of here? Boom.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
She might be a ghost bitch. Alright, Crafty. Alright, chill, bro. Alright, you'll find someone to haunt?
Maybe I'll haunt you.
Then why would I let you out of here?
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
Is it?
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Are you gonna jump scare me?
Especially when it's someone that's dead.
Yep.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Can you stop trying to be philosophical and just tell me what the fuck you're gonna do when I let you out of here? I mean, you're a ghost with a chain on your arm. That doesn't make any sense. You're incorporeal. Alright, leave it at that. Shit, there's so many options. Alright, I can just try grabbing her and killing her again. I mean, that face she did wasn't exactly... Oh, right, I don't think there's much more for us to talk about. I'm gonna get my blade, then the two of us can fight. I mean, I don't know why you would tell her that. Imagine the possibilities.
Excellent idea. I'm glad to hear that you're finally seeing reason.
Yeah, I'm starting to see reason, because she is clearly not right in the head, even after I stabbed her in the chest.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
You're going to try and kill me?
I mean, how much did I pay for a game called Slay the Princess? Yes, I'm gonna kill you. I mean...
It would seem so, yes.
Yeah.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more?
You're not exactly giving me reason to not do that. I mean, look at your face. You are actually disgusting.
But then you either kill me and I get even fuzzier or you don't, and then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever.
It looks like that might be the, outcome.
There's nothing I could do. I'm just going to go on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
Okay, so when the game started, you were alive, right? Do you remember that? You were alive? And I believe you said, do you believe a blade is enough to kill me? What if I kill you before you kill me? Like that, I believe that is what you said. But now you're gonna play the victim card. Why is the protagonist British? Never mind, you should let her haunt you. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna...
No!
See, Crafty, I do not want to let that haunt me. That
He's
is...
about to try something. Get ready.
Alright, yeah, sure. I fuck with Voice of the Cold,
passes
he's
through
right.
you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears.
I mean, to be fair, she's a ghost, so I don't really know how we were gonna kill her at all.
You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up those. I'm gonna kill you.
Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest.
Still would.
It feels
Alright,
cold,
Crafty.
but otherwise like nothing at all.
Yep.
Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
The narrator told us she was gonna manipulate us, so...
Don't let her get to you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over. And
This
we'll
is gonna
move
be
on
the
to
run
something
where I
new.
just stick to my values. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
Keep
Like, I'm
forgetting.
determined.
Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
You said you were gonna kill me.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Okay, square up. I will win this. I'm gonna send a Mike Tyson right hook straight into the jaw.
I
Bow!
guess you've turned me into
Okay.
something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and
She's
then...
gonna stop my heart.
Yes?
Nothing happens.
Yep.
Are you
she's a
sure
ghost.
about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Alright, did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare her in silence. Just awkwardly stare at her. Oh wait, I'm kind of blocking the options with the chat. Sorry. I'll put that bottom right. There we go. Man, I really should have thought about that. Oops. There we go. Alright, Step away.
You do your best to pull away, but it's as if her arm, embedded in your body, is rooting you in place.
Leaving so soon.
You can't be sure if you first hear or
Alright,
feel
so-
what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is.
I'm dead?
A horrific splintering,
Yeah.
the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy.
Dude, I
numbing
should have
pain.
fucking right hooked her in the face.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Oh, why are you killing me? Oh, it hurts. Oh no, I'm a ghost now. Yeah,
She's real
fuck
now.
you. Fuck you.
Pity we don't have a weapon.
Yeah, pity we don't have a weapon.
Your last moments are spent a helpless witness.
Did I not call
as
that?
She rips
Did
her
I
hand
not-
from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched fist.
Alright, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna have an AA-12 with incendiary rounds, alright?
But that's ours.
Yeah, that's ours. Wait, yeah, he's kinda right. That is ours.
See you soon, killer.
She crushes it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers.
I could have gotten one punch in.
dribbling
If that was me, I was getting...
unceremoniously to the
Dude,
floor,
oh, the chat's still blocking it.
Everything goes
Top left
dark.
corner. We'll try that.
and you die.
Boom. Oh, chapter 3. So we went forward. Cool. Cool. Alright.
You're on a path in the wood.
This is
Here
not the
we
woods.
go again. Off to slay her. Again.
Yeah.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start
Who
again.
the fuck
She kills
are
us
you?
as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just
Why am
for
I
the
getting
sake
more
of it.
voices?
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet.
Why are you
There's gotta be
inviting him in like he's a house
There's
guest?
got to be a right answer.
This guy was not a person in the last 2 runs. But, alright.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
Buddy, you sound like a fucking bum.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all
Why am I
this if
hearing
it was
voices?
just some kind of
I wish I knew.
cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Voices. Can I get a word in? Like, holy
Wouldn't
shit.
that
Can
get
I don't know. Boring? Not if they're creative with it. Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Can I take my, like, meds? Can I make the voices go away? I liked it better when it was just me and the narrator.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I
You're
can't
screwing
imagine
with me.
any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Alright, tell me this is not some Stanley Parable shit. This is like the same exact guy.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
You're damn right we did. And we do it
why,
again.
Pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
You weren't even here for that. You didn't
That's
exist
how I mean.
yet.
If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void.
Yep.
And then you told us we were happy.
He did
Well,
do that. There's like no good
were you
people in
happy?
this story. Like
Of
everyone's
course we
just
weren't
untrustworthy.
happy. That's why we killed ourselves.
Deceptive.
It was awful.
It was boring.
You didn't have to be here for any of it because you weren't in the game yet.
It was bullshit.
Neither were you. Pipe out of it, cheated. You are such
So
a
you
fucking
killed
annoying
yourself.
rat. Yes.
Yes. And then she killed us.
Even
Why are
though
we telling
she
him
was
this?
already dead. This is all fake.
This is all a conversation taking place entirely
Okay,
within
let's
my
try
mind.
to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real.
Okay.
The world is real.
Yeah.
The people in the world are real.
Yes.
And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay, I understand that, but nobody has failed. Everybody has failed to mention what not killing her
Everything
will
you did
do.
The first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. I'll kill the
What should we
princess.
not
All right,
do?
I'll do it.
So you can just lock us away forever again? No, I don't think so.
You don't get a say in it. You are
Tell
irrelevant.
you what, I won't do that. I promise.
He promises. All right, I believe
Oh
him.
yeah, sure. That changes everything.
Can you shut the fuck up for 2
I mean,
seconds, please?
he did promise.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
And you believed him?
I fucking
All
hate
this
this guy.
standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again.
I don't trust the
Maybe we
narrator either, but the game is called
Maybe we'll
Slay the
find
Princess. I paid 20 quid to slay the princess, so I'm gonna, you know. You're with the cheated one. The cheated is like the worst one. Crafty, that's horrible. All right,
Now, wouldn't that be something?
you like this guy?
It would. I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
All right, voices,
Thankfully,
shut up.
You all aren't the ones actually making the decisions, are you? You know what you have to do. You have to slay her. You have to save the world. Nothing matters more than this.
We have not moved from this spot.
Don't play by his rules.
Shut
Everything
up.
is rigged. Everything is changing to whatever's convenient for him. Even the woods are changing. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
He's kind of making a point, though.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Finally, okay, we have a choice. So, are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've been killed by her and being killed by her, or we've killed her and been killed by her, but neither of those things have gone well for us. And we're gonna follow through this loop forever. Eventually, we're gonna let her out. We might as well do it now. That's actually kind of what I was thinking. That's kind of crazy. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. I tried doing that earlier, did not go well. There's something else we haven't tried. Alright, so I'm gonna kill her again because it's gonna
You
gonna be
continue down the
interesting.
path towards the cabin.
Yep, we're doing it.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
So if I know
The more
the
he
narrator
talks,
is sketchy.
the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Alright, without the interruptions, please. So I know the narrator is untrustworthy, but does that mean I'm supposed to trust the princess? I mean, she's kind of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. She made me choke on my salad on the jump scare.
Whatever.
If I had a salad,
you
I'd
don't
be
want to
choking
listen to
on
me?
it too.
Do it then. Let her out.
Because of the
See
scare.
what
I mean,
care.
I like salad. All right,
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
shut up, emo. Are you gonna use the reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up? Nope. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna kill her
The
again.
interior of
This
the
is
cabin
not
is
what it
long
looked like
and dark.
before.
A
What the
single
fuck?
narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side,
all right.
obscuring the path forward. Fluttering
All right, bro.
helplessly as
Sure.
opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward.
Well, there's the
only
mirror
furniture
again.
of notice. That's strange.
He's gonna say there's no furniture, even though there's a mirror right in front of me. Watch.
What's strange? Is it the mirror?
There's no mirror.
The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all,
Yup.
aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I don't know. Maybe because there's not a table for it to sit on.
Great. Something else has been taken away from us.
You are a fucking. I'm not. I don't.
suppose
I
the
don't
only
care.
way
I
to
don't
go
even
is
fucking care.
forward.
Oh,
So
violations. That
forward
bitch got so busy in the 2
Blade or
hours of
not,
dialogue between your
doesn't
voices.
really
Yeah,
matter, does it?
they were talking for so long. She probably did do all that remodeling. All right, blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? I feel the exact same. Oh, I have my stream open on my phone. Whoops. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that right now we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it? That's a good point, but it's one hallway. I don't really think there's going to be that much danger, so.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation.
gaping maw?
The chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway.
What is there, just
Can't
like a
shake the
fucking
feeling
Trevor
that you're
Henderson
being
monster at the end of this shit?
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Yep.
I feel like you're trying to put us on edge.
Your voice
We
is
don't
so
need all
annoying.
this
Shut the
anticipation.
fuck
We
up.
just
I'll
need
pay
this
you.
to
I'll
be
pay you in
over.
Scratch off, shut up. Okay, cool.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway.
This
I
counter's door.
presume in
Crafty,
front of
that's an
whatever
awful
mirror is
question.
actually
Probably,
there.
hopefully not. Wipe the mirror clean. Oh, well, that's the only option I have.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass? You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yeah, shut up.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
You're a little crafty, conniving bitch,
Shit.
aren't you?
Where is she?
Yeah, where is she?
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
How?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse. And you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying
I'm not dead yet.
visage
I'm
of
not
the
dead yet.
princess.
Dude, am I like a bird? Like, what is this? Look at me. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vise, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Why should I not kill her?
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful.
She might have the
Maybe try to
dagger,
make
I'm
it
not
up to
gonna
me.
lie.
But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
The fucking
And
chat
you-
again, sorry.
You get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
But I don't care about you. That's
I
like
say
the
we let
difference.
her do it. It's something different.
Alright, of course the emo would want that.
Do we even have a choice?
Can you shut up?
Always have a choice.
Of course we
Maybe
do.
Before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
I have spiky feet. I will kick her in the fucking face. Her eyes are so big, I could probably poke out at least one before she gets the other leg. And then I got my arms. I'm just gonna fucking hit her with the left, right, left,
Exactly.
right. Like,
What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have
So
any
simple-minded,
specific
it's just-
ideas. I think my vote's the only one that counts.
I have a specific idea. Let me type it. Oh, okay. Explore. Yep. Cool. Alright, so struggling, it's kind of word in like a... Oh, the fucking chat again. I guess I'll put it down here. I mean, honestly, maybe I can just hide chat and just read. Alright, just for right now, I'll hide the chat. I'll turn it back on when the princess is gone. Okay, so, that's fine. I actually came here to free you. Ooh, a little bit of a deception. I'm hoping that's like deception, because if she like takes the bait, I'll beat the fuck out of her. Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you? Wouldn't possessing me against my will make you no better than me? You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. I don't think I should be preaching on morality when I tried killing her twice. I'm a victim in all this too, you know. Yeah. Not that one. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. Look, we're even now. Look, we're even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? She's not gonna... Alright, that's fine. I actually came here to free you.
Great! See you in a jiffy.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges.
In retrospect, I probably should have seen that coming.
Limbs bent and curling, moving in ways
Great,
that
see you in a
defy
jiffy.
your
Just fucking...
understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Okay, I'm just saying, if this is me and I have this built-ass lizard body, I'm putting her in a headlock and I am twisting. Like, seriously, you still have your arms. You were holding that blade with something. Use your fucking hands.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
This isn't a Looney Tunes cartoon.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
I was gonna backstab her.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
You have hands.
And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
That's fair enough, I guess, but still, fuck you.
Are you seriously trying to
Maybe
blame
I got
this on
wings.
us?
Well, still, I mean, I have some kind of grippers. I mean, I'm holding onto a blade and I'm stabbing it. You have to have your hand clenched around the hilt, or like whatever the fucking handle. Come on, I could totally whoop the shit out of her right now. She's in like close proximity.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
My soul has a membrane? I thought that was just like a concept.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
I look wrong. Jesus, I need some fucking... What if I just don't get up?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I'm getting a call on my cellular phone. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so... I mean, I don't want voices in my head, really. And I don't really want her in my head. Yep, okay.
I know.
I don't have a choice.
You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
Anything to get
Me?
out of this hellhole.
See, look at this fucking negative Nancy here. Anything to get out of this hellhole. Like, you can't just be
It's a new
happy.
experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
Alright, I'm getting sick of this guy too, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if I can ask for one favor, can you talk in a text box like a normal person? Alright,
Body
well,
inches along the corridor, every step more difficult.
lol, Foxmaster, I gotta
Fast.
say, you're really
Joints
not
stiff
in a
and
different place than
unresponsive,
any of us.
shattered
I got no
bones
idea
of your
what's going on
ankle
either.
grinding ceaselessly. as if they're fragmenting, then reforming,
Alright.
then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
Yep, I just don't have a choice here. You want to throw in a few more so's just to really drive home how close we are?
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
I have a feeling you're extending the hallway, so I'm here forever. I would jump out the window if I could. You say feathers, but I still don't know exactly who I am.
Please, just let her out.
Okay.
Pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Yep, he's doing it. He's the one doing it. Never mind.
It really is, isn't it?
Alright, let's see how she destroys the world. Let's see the, Okay.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
Yeah. What?
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us. This is it then.
He just kind of left. He was just like,
big
fuck
moment.
it. I'm done.
I just hope it's a way out.
Like, I don't know how you like him. I just really don't. I don't see it. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again.
I guess we are.
How interesting.
Oh, I can turn chat back on. Cool. That a little bigger.
We actually won, didn't we?
Why are you saying we won? This does not look like a good scenario for anyone.
What is happening to me?
Oh. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. But you don't have the chance to answer her before something takes her and leaves her something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Why would we try and find her?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
What just
Why
happened
now?
to her? Alright, I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror. I think it goes without saying that I'm just going to approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Cry about it. I mean, I guess he killed himself. Well, no, I don't want to say he killed himself.
It's different now. It feels...
I just want to... I imagine he got up from his chair and just
Fine.
walked away.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
If it does something to the voices, I'm going to be
Ignore the
happy.
coward.
I'm approaching that shit.
You have to look.
Alright, I'm starting to like cold again. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You use the word final
It's
twice.
going to do something to us. I can feel it.
Did you not just say
Ignore
this?
the cowards. You have to look.
I'm not tripping, right? They just said that. The voices smell small, distant as you approach. What does my reflection look like? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. I am a bird man. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin? Okay. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Ew! Ew!
Finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Yo, stop, bro. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity or destroy your body? How many fucking choices do I get? Also, you're right. It does sound a lot like Ballora. All right, so what should I do here? I mean, attack the entity, destroy your body. There's like 10 choices here. I mean, I feel like I should just slay the princess. Yeah, let's do it. Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight.
Ask her about
We
herself.
cannot harm
Oh,
each
I'll go
other
back to
as
that.
we
I'll do
are
that
now.
next. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Are you what sent me to slay the
I
princess?
have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
It might be Circus Baby, I'm thinking. I think Ballora's voice is deeper. Okay, is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know. The end of the world is like a really vague thing. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in
The
is
fucking
vacant.
chat again.
Nothing comes here but us.
There we go. Let her out of there. I have a feeling she's like long gone. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Did I just like make a god? But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Dude, this game is weird. What happens now? Oh, do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can
Yeah.
never be undone.
I thought
There
so.
are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
I'm just like failing to understand what the fuck is going on right now. Like, I have no
I
idea what.
promise that it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. I have a hard time believing that. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Just a fucking chill ass dude. How about that? I'm a bird man. Solitary lights. What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Can you stop speaking in like tongues? Okay, so we have 3 options that I think progress the story. So, yeah, sure. Overwrite that. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Oh yeah? In what way?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Sure. Whatever you say. Alright, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
This bitch about to tell me to go to the scooping room. Like, what the hell?
There is no exit.
Wait, she did try and, like,
This vessel is a
steal my
creature
body,
of
though, so...
perception. She
wait
can
a
make
minute.
You forget.
So this is like a mix
Believe
between
her
Stanley
to be able
Parable,
to.
Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. I'm playing. Alright, there's no vessel, but this vessel is a creature of perception, or there's no exit. She can make you forget only if you only believe her to be able to. Alright,
Bring
sure.
me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay, but imagine a Mori as a hand god like that. Look at the way they're just moving. Oh my god, there's so many options. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do? And what if I don't let you do this to me? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? How much will I forget? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. Sure.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you? Thank you.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget? How much or pieces? Blah 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 blah. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
That's a good point. I want to see the ending. I'm not going back. Wait. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Well, I'm not gonna forget everything. I'm gonna know.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
You're being awfully nice about this. Wait forever. All right, sure. Fuck it.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Nope.
I'm
stubborn.
not here,
No.
But I
Never.
knew that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Yapping.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
You're weird. The game crashed. No, the game just crashed. Okay, hold on. I'll have it back up. Give me a second. The fuck just happened though? Was it supposed to crash that? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Hold on, I'll figure out in a second. I'll just like go through the same dialogue, but I'll use like an auto clicker this time so she doesn't yap.
You have returned to me.
Oh!
Though you were gone mere moments, I never
Wait,
left
hold
your
on.
side.
Okay, so just boot it back up to this. You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side. Oh, shit. That's kind of cool. Okay, make me forget. That was pretty smart. I mean, it knew I was going to relaunch the game. She asks that I tell you to remember her.
You won't.
You won't. Alright, we're back
You're
to chapter
on a
1.
path in the
So,
woods.
it says I'm back
at
at
the end
chapter
of that
1, but I'm
path-
not sure if I'm allowed to like reload saves now. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if there's actually some shit going on. Okay.
You're here to slay.
Well, alright. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Yep. We're just gonna redo this real quick. Just make sure everything is as it is. Take the blade, enter the basement. Hi!
That giant.
The blade. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Oh, wait, shit. I accidentally did something different. Alright, so it's all the same. Everything's the same. We're gonna start loading backward. Okay, we already did that. We already did that. We already did that. We already did this. Alright, we're just gonna real quick explore. The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us. Good riddance.
Yep.
Right.
She's gone.
Gone. It's just we just can't win.
He's so negative.
Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. There's something dreadful about it. It's going to ignore the cat.
Yep. Alright, I guess we go back again. Oh, I almost just overwrote my save. That would have been actually, like, selling. Holy shit. Well, do you need to zig my body? Can I just open the door for you?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had. Oh, we're past the point of compromise.
Okay, I'm a victim in all this too, you know.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass. You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time.
You remain pinned.
Yep. Don't overwrite the save. Loaded. There we go.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Struggling probably won't do shit. I never wanted to hurt you.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
Okay, fine, just do it.
Great. See you in a jiffy.
He's so funny. Alright, we're gonna go back to a sooner save. We're gonna go back to... Shit, I overwrote it. I just overwrote it. God, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, we're gonna go back here. So, and there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? What if we don't kill her? Let's see what happens. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare.
I mean, narrator is kind of a dickbag, so sure.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm a Birdman. What do I care? Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Okay, so I dropped the blade far away from her. She's chained up. She can't possibly use it. This is a 1v1 scenario in which we are both unarmed. I am the big, giant Birdman, so I think I have the strength advantage. I feel like if I hit her with a right, left, uppercut, that'll be clean enough to knock her head straight off. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I will not forget about the blade on the floor.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
This is not going to be anything. You are my hit target. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? We're not going to go down that path. Okay, I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? You're right, I don't even know her name. How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Wait, that's actually really funny. Hold on. So here we are. An awkward start to a relationship. Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're...
Yes. Now play. Whoa, yo.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her
Look,
through.
she's holding back like a fucking falcon punch. Alright, hold on. We're gonna load that. We're actually gonna think about her choice here. Holy shit. She was ready to beat my ass. Oh my lord. Alright. How would I get you out of here? There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
I'm gonna tell her that. What's she gonna do?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
So, the only successful attempt I've had in killing her was straight up not giving her any, chance to react and just stabbing her.
Just how long has she been down here?
Probably like 8 minutes.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you could tell me that. Alright. I was hoping you'd tell me. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I am to trust them. See, that's a beta male response. You don't blindly trust women. That's a really bad thing to say. Do not clip that. Well, I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
You're not really... If you go on a tirade about how you would plan your genocide, I don't think I'm gonna let you out of here.
I believe her.
I don't.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Yeah, can a bomb know it's gonna blow up a
At
city?
the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
We're not talking about trust right now. Do you not realize the situation that you're in? I mean, even if you're ready to like fully combat me if I run at you with a blade, I could just leave you down here. I could come back whenever the fuck I want and then run at you. I don't think you understand.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to know how a bomb works for it to explode. I don't think...
That doesn't sound right to me.
That sounds pretty right to me, and I don't think it sounds right to you either, or otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a
speedrun.
reason you've listened.
I don't want to simp her.
So,
I don't want to
I
simp.
could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods.
It's called Slay
or
the
that I'd
Princess.
open
I
an
got it. I
orphanage,
just got it.
Or that I'd do
It's my
any other
destiny,
number
if
of
you will.
good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I don't even know what you're the princess of.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
That is true.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
Well, this is like very clear manipulation. I don't even think a child would fall for this, so... I don't think I trust you.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to
No, but
lose
like if I kill her in a different way,
all
maybe
for
it'll
the
do a
sake of
different
one
thing.
person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me? You know what? Fine, I'll do it.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other.
See?
By definition, we have a relationship.
See? Okay, how'd I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Did not ask you.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I don't trust her.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
She's gonna lie.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
She's such a bitch.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of
Yeah,
her.
what are you the princess of?
Too long.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you just...
You know why you're here.
Okay, now I can actually, you know... I'm gonna keep you locked down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Alright. Do you want to watch me get absolutely countered and beaten to death? Of course you do. Whoops. So much shit just happened. Alright.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
I thought we already established this was not a regular woman.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again.
Oh, damn,
Your
we're
fists
fighting.
connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first. We can still turn this around.
All right, we got this. We got this. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted.
See, it's an even fight.
You probably
I'm not
won't
getting my
make it out
ass
of here
beat.
alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Look at her. Is this really a innocent woman?
Excuse me?
Fuck
You think
yeah,
this
we're
is
gonna
what
kill
I
her.
wanted to happen.
Oh wait, no.
I have a duty to state
I'm gonna
the
die.
facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
That's a good point.
The two of you clash for the final time.
Damn.
You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Is this one? Yeah. Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun.
It was what?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with.
Yeah, she is kind of a badass, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna kill her. Like,
You put up more of a fight than
so
I
far,
thought you would.
I'm more of a
But I
believer
have
that
to
she is
wonder.
triggering the end of the world somehow. She just doesn't know it. Or she does. I mean, she's pretty manipulative.
Do you really think this is the end?
You said that the last time.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, so I don't have to, like, kill myself this time. I just die. The adversary. Wait. That's new, actually.
You're on a path in the
bottom right.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin,
Yep.
and
Do
you're
this.
here to.
Yep. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, this time, it's different because we know she's strong. The first time, I just, like, straight up speed blitzed her. I killed her. Like, immediately. So, she's gonna kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
If it's a different chapter, does that mean I have a different voice in my head?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine.
The
It doesn't matter
stubborn?
if
Who are
he can
you?
hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
I can agree with this guy.
That's
yeah.
the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay. We're already getting pretty low on saves here. That's kind of worrying. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? There has to be a simp voice. Yeah, I can just imagine it being like a voice of, I don't know. Proceed to the cabin. Sure, let's just run it back. Go for round 2.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie. She will
Yeah, I already know.
And
You said
cheating
that.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Yes.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal. Let's just get on with it
Crystal.
already.
I like this one. This is the one voice in my head I will welcome. So the mirror's there
cabin
this
is
time.
tighter than its
Oh, it's
exterior
different.
would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you,
this is
as if
weird.
trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Alrighty, so we already know the mirror on the wall does not do shit. It's just gonna like disappear. Our approach the mirror, take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, I'm saying we just full send it. We're just gonna fucking go for it.
The door to the basement creaks. Her
Yep.
fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
What?
Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time.
Yeah, wait.
Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
I'll hide the chat, actually. It's not really a good place to put it. Okay,
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
what do you mean by that?
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here
Is
to
she gonna
slay
be like
the
a
princess,
barbarian now?
not to
Like,
have a
what's
good
going on
fight.
here?
As you descend the final
Oh,
step,
shit.
the form of the princess comes into view.
You're not the person
A
I
large
killed last
shackle
time.
leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains
Yeah,
out of the
chill,
wall without a
Crafty.
second
Holy
thought.
shit.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab you in the chest. You do look different.
You look exactly the same.
Alright, fine. I believe you.
What up,
What?
narrator?
What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
He's kinda spitting facts.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay?
Oh, he's having like a mental breakdown.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Oh, so this is all about you and your world. I don't give a fuck about any of that, actually. Hold on. But I do want to kill you that. Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a good job.
Now focus up and do it then.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be like a fight for the ages. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants
the
to
fuck
fight
out of
us
you.
again. There's no reason
Yo,
for us to stand
Max.
around talking.
Damn, who's that shoddy? What an entrance. Alright, I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. No, you know what? Fuck it. Go for it.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
As you bridge the gap, your
Oh,
blade
shit!
slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed
fuck.
by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement.
No, but she's chained up.
Hear her chains snap as you struggle to
Oh,
recover
oh,
from the impact.
wow. She was chained up.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Bitch, I didn't get like a quick time event.
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
You think so? I was just gonna go for like a stab.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Strike at her heart head on. Alright, bet.
If that's your plan, then that's your plan.
push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
Alright, sure.
You can feel flesh give
Wow.
way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. She grins at you from behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
No, we can do this. Just
Nah,
keep
well,
pushing.
that's the stubborn voice, so, like... Alright, you know what? Keep
The
pushing.
princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
I do. Lie. I do. Well, she's in the middle of talking, so I could unlodge the blade and go for it.
You pull back on
Never
the blade's
mind.
hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess slams you down onto her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly tossed across the room.
This isn't going
You hit the
great.
floor, your ribs complaining painfully. But you can feel the hilt in your grip. You still have your weapon.
Maybe you don't get it.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower
The
her.
fuck do you mean toughen up?
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm
Is she
wrapping
evil?
around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the
Oh
pressure
my
unbearable
God.
as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
So to answer your question, Max, she might be evil. It's kind of like vague. I want to say she's like chaotic neutral.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chaotic neutral. The Eye of the Needle. That's another different chapter, so we might actually be getting somewhere here.
You're on a path. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Oh, now you want to dwell
Fear
on
is
it.
good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because
Voice
you
of the
didn't have
hunted.
enough of it.
Who is bro?
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room.
She's gonna be
if
different
we're going
now.
to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Are you
I
not
don't give a fuck.
challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Yep.
Then what is going on?
You are irrelevant.
What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here. And if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen.
It doesn't matter.
You're talking
Could
in
go
like
in
ancient
circles
tongues.
forever. I don't
get what
like
you're trying to
staying
say here.
still for too long. Let's get to the cabin. See this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
There shouldn't be more than one of you. It should just be
We
me.
may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
And who the fuck are you?
Unfortunately, you have an entire
The
trip through
hunted
the
one.
woods to reconsider that.
There's nothing to
Voice of the
reconsider.
hunted, I mean.
We're all for violence here.
We're all for violence. Fuck yeah.
I haven't signed off on anything yet. Violence
Gotcha.
is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin. It's like I said, all just
Oh, this is the
circles.
part where they all start
Instinct
yapping.
Tells me
Uh-oh.
we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. For me.
Alright, there we go. So, another little dialogue tree here. So, we haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like your influence is poured out onto the world, or into the world. That is kind of true. When she got violent and she killed me, that's when she became like a giant demon thing. And now that she killed me as the giant demon thing, everything's kind of like weird. I'm done with this, bye. No, I'm just gonna go to the cabin, fucking straight send
It
it.
isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
You're damn right.
No
I
last
have.
advice for us? No words of warning? What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
I'm glad he's finally catching on.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
You're a freak. You're a
Catharsis
fucked up
is for when
freak.
we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Alright, cool. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly
Nice.
tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched. The blade is your implement.
Yep.
We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
You are a pussy.
Take it.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna take it. Fuck. There's so many choices.
You take
There.
the blade from the altar. Good.
Yep.
There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is a...
Okay, I'll turn chat back on. Put it top left this time. There's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it. Well, I don't care, I'll walk through it.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
All we see is a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Oh, shut up. Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Uh-huh.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air
Where is she?
up from below is warm and wet.
Is she gonna
like
be a
the breath
dragon
of an
now?
enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
I'm a mollywop you.
Goad her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make...
Oops. If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember?
You
How
broke
about
free
you
from
come
your
down
chains.
here and
Do not
fight
even
me?
try that shit.
Those chains were nothing to her last time. They'll be nothing to her this time. We need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
Continue to the basement, Brandon.
With nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember every crack and crevice. We'll need to be faster than her.
God, he's such a fucking edgelord.
Turn to face what
Wow,
lies at the end of the narrow tunnel.
Jesus Christ.
Princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
her face widens.
If she kills me again,
into a
she's just gonna turn into
grin.
like a fucking massive dragon.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body.
Why are you being so
I
weird
want a
about this?
real challenge this time.
Can't get that close. She'll kill us in the
She can
tight
kill me,
space,
hashtag we
steel
up, so.
claw or not. Come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
I'm really uncomfortable.
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. More space. Come
The
get
princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you? You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire
Oh,
in her
shit.
eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run. Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
me. Jesus Christ.
As you near the top,
Oh my god.
hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good.
Good.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Because I, unlike you, am safe. See, Princess, have you ever heard of someone called Andrew No, I'm kidding,
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
Do not call me Little Bird, I'm actually
We're
medium
almost
sized.
there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight
Do not
with
post
us.
an IP address in the fucking chat, Max. Alright, I really don't know where... I'll put it in the center. No, that's fucking dumb. I'll just put it, like, way up here. Way up here, I mean. Cool. That should work.
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Alright, we're outside the cabin now. We're actually gonna fight. Well,
You glance back at the
what
cabin as
happened
the
is she
princess,
went from a god
singular in
to
her desire to
a
destroy
dragon
you,
thing.
explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
Alright.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
I'm already on the last page of saves. Fuck. Alright, slay the princess. Go for it.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the
shit.
thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again.
Almost. Almost had her.
Right.
You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
She is so weird.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
I punched a dog that was barking at me once. Why'd you do that?
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers.
Oh shit, she's dying.
She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More. Keep going. We can't stop now. You spy an opening. She's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing. These blows are nothing to us.
Oh, I
But
got
her
her.
gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Riz? Sorry.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
I sure have outplayed you.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And?
Not again. Oh, wait, I get it now. I get it.
Well, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna take all of the different ending things, like every form she takes. And then that's gonna be a ultimate ending.
Right. It's like it's mocking. Let's just stay still.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. How do I unsting this from the wall? I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
dreadful thing. Screw the mirror.
No.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. The mirror never scared you
It's
before.
different now. It feels.
Yeah, it feels final. I've said that. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You ugly fucking freak! Yep. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. I can't read the text properly. Can you change the resolution to 640 by 480p? Is that a thing I can do? Oh, yep, we're doing this again.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift
Here we
of
go
a
again.
fragile
Here we go
vessel.
again.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond.
Holy shit, we're here again.
Perspectives to make
I think it's
my
just saying the same
own.
thing as last time.
Do not mourn her.
Do not mourn
We
her.
will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Oh, wait, okay, this is new, I think. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective.
I don't think I
that you are
remembered that
more
I
like
found the other
me
ending.
Than you are like a person. We are oceans.
It hasn't really said that yet.
reduced to shallow creeks.
Wait. What if when the game resets, that's when I'm supposed to get the under... Oh, am I supposed to, like, do this all in one run? Your will cuts across. Yep, that happened again.
My roots
Yep, that's the same. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. There is no bring me more.
Alright. So this is all the same dialogue, I assume. Basically, she's saying, Actually, I don't really know what she's saying. I'm not even gonna
She
try and
asks
touch
that
that.
I tell you to remember her.
Yep.
You won't.
Yep, I die. Yeah, I loaded another save
You're
file.
on a path.
So
in the
I think it
woods.
might have fucked it up.
You're here to slay.
I might just speedrun the first route, though. Which shouldn't be that hard. I mean, watch.
You-
Hit that auto. Yeah, just go for it. Take the blade. Enter basement.
Who's there?
She
Who's
said,
there?
"Don't let it fool you." Good. You're
not
still
even
listening
gonna say
to
a word.
reason. You walk down. She's focus on the task.
Yep.
And there
Yep.
you are.
And
Are
there
you
I
here to
am.
kill
What's
me?
up?
Step forward.
Oh, I'm probably so.
She's
Yep.
unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Huh. Get on out of
You
here.
lunge forward without a moment's head. You feel flesh easily give way. and
Where was
look
all that
down to see
energy?
your
Where was that
blade
strength?
already
Where is
sinking
it?
deep into her heart.
Oh,
Oh. It's like a Green Goblin and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Oh.
this is it, isn't it?
No, yeah, you're dead.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
You did not
But
just
I
type
have to
/cam
wonder.
2.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's. Yes, but it's over. But is it over?
Is it over? Is it really over?
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work. Why do I feel like?
Okay, so it's gonna give me the infinite loop thing. Oh, okay.
Really?
You have already.
Wait, what was that? Wait,
You cannot go further astray.
what was that thing? What just flashed on screen for like half a second? Okay, maybe I should not be auto-clicking through this.
Are we really happy?
Okay, I saw that though.
Good. The blade. I can hear everything. He's right. Do you hear that? Do you not? Don't you?
So, kill myself.
I made this
yep,
happy
yep.
little fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the MS Paint thing was, but the point
You're
is,
on a
we
pump.
were already at this place, and I'm just gonna try and speedrun through this.
The bl-
She's gonna be like a wraith this time. She's gonna be a ghost, and then she's gonna crush my heart.
and finally,
Oh, it's you.
the
Yep. Slay the
without a
princess.
moment's hesitation, it's like you're slashing
Yeah,
at
duh.
air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form,
She's kinda fine
the
like
skin
this.
of your hand prickling with cold as it
Mods,
passes
let
through,
me get a timeout
unable
on
to find
Jake.
anything
No.
solid.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and
It's
once
the
more your
same
blade
exact
cuts
thing.
through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice
I do
chides
it
from
again?
elsewhere in the room.
Can I please
You
do that
whirl,
again?
she draws in close.
I was willing to let bygones
Yes,
be
bygones
All
be
I ever
bygones.
wanted was to leave this place. Wherever home. But I guess violence.
She forces. Yes? Nothing happened.
Are you sure?
And yet,
Alright, so stare at her in silence.
you can't be sure if you first a horrific
Yep. Slay the princess!
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal
I
throat.
just don't fucking learn.
It connects. A gash widens across her
Oh wait,
neck,
it actually
glowing
connected that
ectoplasm
time.
leaking from the wound.
Oh shit, I'm actually gonna get a different thing. Oh, I should have saved. Well, it is what it is.
But it's too little,
Never mind.
too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Are you freaky? No.
That's ridiculous.
Yep, we're back here.
Killed it.
Yes, yap sesh.
You can
Proceed. Proceed, enter. Approach. She's gonna body
What are
snatch me again. Yep. Throw your body into the abyss. Haven't actually tried that.
In a single moment of overwhelming
Oh, hell
willpower,
yeah. Actually
tear
did.
your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you,
Oh, you mean
the
like a
distance
scar
you have
from
to
the
cover is
slash?
far shorter. Enough.
Nah, but I'm petty like
Throw
that.
everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole. Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. One end. But at least it's ours.
The voice of the chief in the back.
An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
I mean, she's right.
I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh? And why is that?
Is she gonna kill me? Oh. Madden NFL 20.
He's gone. But
Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel something, a mass of growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment. Yep, here we go again. Approach the mirror, gaze in reflection. It's me. Proceed to cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights.
Yep. Hi, circus baby. Destroy your body. Wait, did I click destroy your body, or did I click ready to go back?
I await your return, but it will give me time to. We will meet again.
Oh god, okay. Okay, so we're back there now. So let me click destroy your body. Oh, you raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your
There's
face.
nowhere for you to be.
Okay, well, sayonara. Yep. So what can I do different now? I don't believe I went down there and just refused outright to kill her. So we're just gonna do that real quick. What am I going without the blade?
The door to the basement creaked. Her voice.
Hello?
Liz,
Yep.
don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Oh no, I just wanted to use my bare hands.
Wait,
Lie, I'm
really?
here to save you.
You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I'm gonna be like evil as fuck.
I
right now.
see.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
So it'll be easy to get me once. Gotcha. Alright, cool.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting
Yo,
for something
Simbrao?
like this to happen forever.
I was gonna like backstab her though. Actually, no, wait, I already just killed her.
I hope
Never
you
mind,
brought
I'm
something to
stupid.
deal with these chains.
I was
You
gonna try
were
and, like, beat the
lying
fuck
when
out
you
of
said
her.
you were here to
Make her
rescue
kick
her,
herself
but
and cry.
regardless of your
What the fuck?
intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Alright, fine. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Let's see how big of a threat she actually is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
That one vampire game?
They're large
What
and
is it?
heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Yeah, I'm not the one who locked you up, so no, I don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere
Oh, the
upstairs.
AI one. The one where you have to, like, manipulate people into going in their house.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of...
If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Okay.
There was the knife,
I'll be here.
and she
Good
did
luck.
say she would cut off her hand in another
You attempt to make your
route,
way out of
so-
the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I probably should have.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
He is kind of right.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
It's a wooden door. I mean,
There's a slight
giant
panic
fucking crow man.
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
you know, when you punched me in the face, the exact description it used was like a sledgehammer. I don't want this bullshit in my face.
She barely hesitates.
Oh my
raising her
God!
hand to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Crafty, I'm not sure if you just saw what happened, but she just like bit through her arm. Like a, what's the fucking animal they just, like a coyote? It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but there's a time to strike. It's now.
Or we could use it to free her.
Or she's gonna pick it up and
You
kill me.
won't
with
like
it.
what happens if you do that.
You're saying free my girl. Banish her, vanquish her. We'll do both. We'll do both. I already saved, so. We'll do
Fine.
save first.
Against your better judgment,
Jeez.
you
Oh.
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort
at her
to crack
face!
through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Attack on Titan
It's like she isn't even
reference.
bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into
You
the world.
can and you will.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your
Oh,
body steps
hell
forward
no.
and
I am not
raises
doing
the
that.
blade.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Then why did you not just... Okay.
What are you doing?
It wasn't me. Warn her. I'm glad I scrolled down a little bit. Surely this is gonna change the whole outcome.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
It says ready to sink in, so she's probably gonna kill me.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
I mean, what just happens if I... Wow. I'm out of save files. Oh, shit.
The blade! Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
How do you know? You don't know me.
She nervously reaches towards you
okay.
and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Wow.
It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
That is pretty cute. How the cursor changes. That's great.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
That's great.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, the damsel. Oh, it's different this time. What voice am I gonna get now?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to...
Yep. Proceed to cabin.
A warning. She will lie.
If only...
Yes.
Excuse me?
Wait, who was that?
Forget he said anything.
Voice of the smitten.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep...
Last time? What are you talking about?
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore
Let's
him.
all try to ignore
I
him.
do. But I also... Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
Alright, let's do this.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Alright, the mirror is just gonna be ignored again, I'm guessing, so. I'll just take the blade.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's...
Oh, there goes the mirror.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow evil. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
This guy is the worst.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I'm actually not gonna kill her.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that?
She called us a hero.
We're just gonna skip that.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Nuh-uh.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Max, why are you like this?
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We never saw.
Alright. Do I kill her this time, or do I let her live? Man, I don't even know which one to save. Oh, the one empty slot at the start. Let's go. So rescue or slay. You know what? I'm already on a pretty chivalrous route, so let's keep it
What
going.
are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
No, but it's not her
Even
fault,
if you
though.
wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
I have the blade.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because we've yet to present her.
I'm not sure I follow.
So much.
Would you rather believe me?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Yes.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
We're not gonna go
One of
that
us has
route.
to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll... Yes.
What was that? You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain
God, he's so worthless.
titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
You're not gonna do anything of the sort.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess
We
I have
are
to.
cooked.
I told you.
There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure
How's
you
the
want to
world
do
gonna
this?
end?
Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
So,
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
alright, I don't know why the Smitten's talking. He has like no power whatsoever.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
What do we do now? I don't know. I haven't gotten this far. What do you want to do? Alright, we're just gonna save over that one. We're being murdered. Well, what do you want?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I
Okay.
don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even
What?
know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave,
I think I want to.
and I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, is there more video game here? Like, the game's called. Wait. What is this option? Hold on. Wait a minute. Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
It's worth a shot.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague. Ew. There's a really funny form if you keep asking her what she wants. I might do that. I have no feelings about the world ending either way. No, I don't
Good
want the world
answer.
to end.
Now slay her.
If
Slay
you don't
her.
want to end the world, then I don't want to end the world either.
Why? Why would you have us slay this beautiful creature? Did you not hear her just now? She specifically said she doesn't want to end the world.
Shut up, please.
Yeah, but aren't you getting the feeling she's just telling us what we want to hear? Even if she was, isn't that a good thing? If only she could hear me. All I would ever
She's so
say
innocent.
is what
Look at
I
those
think
eyes.
she
She wouldn't
would
hurt.
like to hear. She's beautiful.
Not even a fly.
And kind. And
Yep.
You're better off
Yep.
not arguing with that dolt. You know what you have to do. She can't just want to make us happy.
What is she a princess of?
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Alright, Alright. Since I'm back here, I can just overwrite this.
I just want to
Temuchu.
make you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
There must be something you
I just want to make you happy.
Yo. What is going on here?
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
I just want to make you happy.
What the fuck?
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh, we're in the hair place again. She's gonna get, like, taken. Yep, caught her. Bye-bye! You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No! She was our perfect match.
This is not Tinder.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a...
Yep.
Why is it here? Why now?
Why now? Approach the mirror. Yeah. The song and dance. I get it. Oh, I've withered. Wait. The long quiet once again. Oh, shit. We're back. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus
it's like moving
of
your mouth.
contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I mean, I'm indifferent. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? Shut up, Buzz. I'll kill
If
you.
that remains your choice when all is said and done, then you may try. But know that I do not wish you harm, even if you attempt to destroy me.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
You're weird. I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. No. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
Yup.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
My brain is hurting. Alright, I think I'm ready to go back. I think I'm ready to go back. I'll just put down a save just in case. I don't think I have to go back to that one because, you know, it's all
I will
supposed to be
here
one long
when
run.
It is time for us to
Why is
meet
she just
again.
capturing every single anyways? She's a celestial god. Just go get the vessels. We'll probably find out, hopefully, ideally. Alright, we're back here again.
Your Honor. You make your way up. A warning. She will. We're not going to go.
Yep. Take the blade. Wait, I did not do that the first time. Whoops.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and
What did I click? What did I click? Who's there? I think I clicked I'm gonna kill you or something.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Is it too late? Wait. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Don't you dare.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk.
Yep. Alright. Well, I kind of want to go back to the last part and just escape with the
Blade
more
tumbles out
princessy
with
princess.
trembling hands.
Thank you. So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay, well, we talked enough.
Oh,
I'm gonna help
You
you.
know.
I could keep her locked away too. Getting you out of here.
You have to be kidding me.
You walk up to the chains, they're large and heavy.
Yep.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
She's kind of bitchy now.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut
Don't
me.
want to see that
Speaks
again.
with almost. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. You attempt to make your way out of the basement. Is someone
Yep.
else here?
Lock me down here again. Let me go back
You
down.
make your way back. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Try to rescue her again, but backstab her. I'm noticing that while us being locked
The
down here
knife.
is like the same,
Pick it
she's
up
kind
and
of
cut
speaking.
me out of here.
Yeah, she's being like a little aggressive about it.
You won't like
And that happened
what
because I picked up
happens
the
if
knife.
you-
So, I mean, I could. Alright. Alright, here is where I do this. Alright, Slayer.
Without hesitation, you bring the
Oh.
blade down. The princess flinches as you strike, and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see that razor sharpness in her gaze? I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
No, she doesn't give
It's
a
an
shit.
act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you.
MMA fighter here.
The two of you struggle.
Oh, we're back
Forget
here
trying
again.
to rescue her.
Shit.
You roll out of her.
Whoops. Oh, yep, here we got locked out. Alright, I could let her rot here.
The princess is still chained to the what if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is, she's so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold.
Wait,
You're safe.
why is it open again?
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your
Falling
eyelids heavy with
asleep at a
fatigue.
time like this?
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
Are you like stupid?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
What is she?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less like the princess
Yes,
you saw,
Mr.
and more
Howe.
like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Can you be a little easier on the door?
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Oh, she just doesn't care.
No, it doesn't.
It might. You're not really. Oh, I don't know why this one's locked out. Whatever. Whatever you want, Princess, go ahead and waste your energy. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting me. You're so brittle. So go ahead, rest, do whatever you think will help you be prepared.
Uh-huh.
But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
Jesus, she's just like.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin.
Fun.
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
What happened?
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin,
Dude, that's so
unable to
cute
do
in the
anything
rain.
but witness her approach.
What the fuck?
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer,
Can you like back
one
up?
silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down
What is she
one by
doing?
one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. A shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest.
What? She just gave me
have
heart
seconds.
palpitations. All right.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
What is she? The nightmare.
You're on a
Like the
path.
map?
You're here.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's
Oh,
do this
warning,
song and
she will
dance
lie.
again.
I don't think
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Paranoid. All right.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood
Doors
of the
wider. The
walls
table's already
almost
flipped and
featureless.
the knife's on the ground.
The only furniture of note is a lone table,
Okay.
knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you. The blade is your... Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out.
He has
If you
a
keep
point.
getting stuck in
I'm
your head
kinda
like
scared
this,
of
you're going to
shitting
struggle
myself.
to get the job done.
Ooh, I hope it jump scares me when I pick
So
up the knife.
deep breath in.
Well, I can also just enter the basement without taking the blade. There's a lot of possibilities here.
You reach down and pick the blade up off. Good. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know,
Bomb.
better than a knife? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
This man's a schizo. All right. The mirror. I feel like I should have. Oh, I should have.
You cross over the threshold. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
Ew.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. Her
Doing her a
cruel
favor.
and playful voice
Oh,
prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Ew.
We're gonna have a
don't like
lot
it.
of fun, you and I.
Come back. She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
All right. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard, but
That's
then
what I'm
we'd lose
thinking.
our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place,
We're gonna find out.
it'll be enough.
We don't need a plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all such big pessimists right now. Step off onto the. That's an interesting. Okay, sure.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the...
What did you think would happen? I was curious. I don't know. Falling into an infinite void seemed better than going downstairs and dying. I'm just scared. Say nothing.
You make your way to the bottom. As you emerge, you find yourself
Whoa.
between two
Okay, what am I looking
rows
at here?
of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement, mark
So many
where the floor
eyes.
should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Petscop? What do you mean Petscop?
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Thank you.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Is that Freddy Fazbear in the dark?
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Cry.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go,
Is this where it becomes a horror game?
I'm going to find you.
Shut up. Go back the way you came. Boom. Go left.
You turn to the left. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Ew! What is that? Why she got like a baby head?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought
I
your
only
little
went to the
knife
left
with you
because her
again.
text was on the left. I just
Cute.
wanted to like go for it.
There has to be a way out of this.
Ew.
Think.
What did you do?
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Dude.
liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp
hi.
of air as your eyes shoot back open.
I'm gonna slay her. I'm gonna do
What are
it.
you doing?
I'm working! Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it.
What did it say? And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's... You have seconds left.
Yes, I'm sure.
Heart, lungs.
Is he keeping me alive?
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Because she's taunting
The
us.
why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your
You can
mission.
still hear him saying the organs
Your
in the
weapon
back.
is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Okay. Okay, Why didn't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
You're
Princess
impressed,
leans
dude.
forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Hey, snap out of it.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Shit, make her stop. Okay.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs,
This is like fucked
liver,
up.
nerves, heart. You're back.
Okay.
One moment, and then you're gone.
No, we're chilling. We're good.
Like that. Ah. And there's the
I should have
fear.
just stabbed her. Why didn't I
She
just
pulls
stab her?
away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay, he's being
lungs,
faster.
liver,
He's saying it
nerves,
faster.
heart, lungs,
Ooh, I can run, slay, or leave together.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Fuck it, go for it.
This already worn by travel and has been seen by one of my many eyes.
Oh,
You
okay.
cannot walk again.
Nerves,
Wait, what?
lungs,
Wait, what?
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Alright,
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Leave together, leave together.
nerves,
Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Do your worst. Oh, that'd be like raw though. Hold on.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
You like shut the fuck up, please.
Lungs, liver.
This is better than that thug gangster mumble rap. Jesus
What?
Christ, Max.
No!
You come around. Oh, this is
What? Wait. I knew you'd come around. I thought I clicked run.
I'm not going to let this happen, Ives. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and...
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us?
This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end
Dude,
faster?
you're right. Voice of the paranoid is like scary.
Shit.
Holy shit.
Lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind
No, it's
you.
all a mind game. I'm gonna stab her.
I don't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Right. Heart, lungs, liver.
Dude, he's so cool.
Besides,
He's actually just...
I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now.
Lungs, liver.
Dude, he's like chilling right now.
Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident?
Lungs.
I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
All right, so we're not gonna be calling me a pet. We're just gonna make that crystal clear. All right.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the
Can we
princess
get a
your
ban on
neck,
nerd? Thanks.
your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
You did not just make the sound. You did not just...
The only thing left
Alright.
between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
It did.
Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
See, he's really like... He's on top of it. He knows.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
lungs, liver,
This
nerves.
is so
Yep.
frustrating.
He's gotta do it all
lungs,
himself.
thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
That's what I'm saying. Give me the prompt to kill her, and I will.
Liver, nerves, heart,
All right. This. I think the door's locked. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna say it's locked.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
pull against the door.
okay.
The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you?
Oh my god. Whoops, I hit it. Bro, he's literally keeping my whole body like functional, and he's talking shit.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go.
Can I kill you,
The world
please?
is waiting.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your
There we go. Final moment.
to make things right. I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Heart.
He sucks at
You're
this.
terrible at this.
He's literally me.
I know. I'm doing my best.
What are you doing?
Oh shit, what'd you say? Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on anything when other people are talking to you, isn't it? Yep.
Heart. Lungs. Liver.
You got
Finally,
this.
I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in
Liver.
and out of
consciousness. It's
Alright.
easy to lose track of
Alright,
things.
lock in.
They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Trust him.
I don't think anyone said fuck in this game yet.
Really?
Uh,
Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but
Yeah, I like
guess
paranoid.
that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support, but that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again.
Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
I've just been like staring cross-eyed at her the whole time.
Open the door!
Maybe I will. Oh, it's the only choice I have. It didn't give me an option.
Doorknob
Colors.
twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. Nerves, heart, bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed heart.
Oh, there goes his voice.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's
Oh.
itching against my skin.
Take her away, boys.
Why is it so cold?
Take her away. Mods. Address. Crusher School.
She's gone. Is that?
Yep, approach the mirror. How do I look now? You're unraveled. Huh. Let's go to the cabin. Approach her. Hi.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator and wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? How have the vessels had one?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
And when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
If he is,
Sure. What are your thoughts on this vessel?
this one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has
Yep, do
finally
not mourn
found her
her.
way home.
This is the last stage before your completion. No, I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here forever if I have to. How many more vessels?
One. Whatever you bring me
So I
next
can
will
only
be
bring her
enough.
one more. But there's
And then
already...
gravity
There's
will
still
pull
like a
the
lot
others
of
back
endings,
to
aren't
me.
there?
I will be singular.
Do you think there are people out there? What's going to
If
happen
I
when you
did,
awaken?
I would already be awake.
That's weird. Is there anything that you would like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation.
Yep, you already said that.
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too
You are
small.
the only things that interest me. One more. Do you think there anything is real out there?
Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Get a fucking publisher. Holy shit.
I will be here.
Yes, I know you will. Ow. So I think the only one I have left is the
You're on a path. You're here to slay her.
true princess one.
If you don't,
it will be the end
This
of
is
the
basically
world.
where you save next chapter and run the gauntlet collecting forms. Okay. Hoo boy. Okay. Alright. Silently continue to the cabin.
You make a warning. She
Yes,
will. We're not
yes.
going to
She will
ignore.
lie. She will cheat. She will manipulate you. She will make you feel like doo-doo shit. Yep. Been through this.
The interior of the blade is
Uh-huh. Just gonna enter it this time.
the door to the basement of.
Hello?
Yes.
Is someone.
Is
So she's not aggressive this
hypnotizing.
time.
Don't let it fool you.
Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
How many times do I?
Wait, really? You're here to. Come downstairs.
Yes,
I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Hi.
You walk down the stairs. She's beautiful. I am begging you.
Hi. I hope you brought something to deal with.
Don't do it.
Gotcha. She's gonna do
Only
the thing
making
again.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a no. You walk up to the chair, large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's so doubtful.
Yes, I don't have the key. I'm gonna check upstairs. If there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
See, you say there's some way to break the chains. Maybe. But when I come back down here, you just bite your arm off. Yeah, give me that fucking wide-eyed stare.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay, there it is.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough,
Yep,
I'm sure
it's okay.
we'd
Let's
be more
let's
tempted. Is
get
someone
that
else?
knife. Yep. Return to the bottom. The knife's
You
gonna
make
get thrown
easier,
down behind me.
for everyone.
I think.
I heard the door slam.
Yes.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these.
She barely hesitates as she
gets me
rips
every
her
time.
flesh from her bowl.
I
It's the
guess.
blade from upstairs.
Yep.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to score, we could use it to. You won't like what happened.
Yes, save the princess.
Fine. Against your bet, you cut.
Yeah.
The blade is shut. Her lid. She didn't so much. No. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours.
Fortnite
Blood
stream
from her
now.
wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
You want me to stream Fortnite right now, at this very moment? Right now.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape. As the princess approaches the
Yep,
bottom
you're
stair,
gonna control
watch
my
me.
body, do that thing. So I can't warn her, so.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Great.
You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of
I
here
want
together.
Fortnite.
Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Whoa, your voice changed.
I don't know what's come over you. But if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly
What's wrong with her?
for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh.
Is she just murdering me? Like, this isn't, like, close. I'm just being murdered.
You collapse to the floor, your body
Oh, yeah.
unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you.
You can't fix that. You can't
She
fix
stares
it.
down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least
She won't
delay
be
her
right.
escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her. It can't just end like this. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone
Yep,
different.
that's
Everything
how it
goes
ends.
dark,
And I die.
and you die.
The witch. Oh, the
You're
witch.
on a path. You're here.
Okay.
Oh, she will. Don't.
Yep. Go inside.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Cool.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't know if there's actually a difference whether I take the blade or not. Probably not, but I'll just take it.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world. Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
Wait, who is that? The opportunist. I wasn't even paying attention there. Yep. I mean, what's gonna happen if I approach
Walk
the
up.
mirror?
What are you talking about?
I just ignored it every time.
You reach forward and
Yeah.
rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Same thing.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
The blade does dictate how she reacts to you sometimes. That makes
The
sense.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet,
Lying here
as
would
if your
probably be doing her a
voice
favor, yes.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home.
That was not me.
I know who you are.
I can't
and
be
I
held
remember
accountable for
what
that.
you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
She must.
Friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world.
Yep.
There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop
Gets him every time.
lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do. Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Alright, cool. What is she gonna look like?
Thank you.
I mean, she doesn't look terrible for
You
a
descend
witch.
the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Nope. Nope. I'm not
That's not
gripping
fair.
anything.
How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Don't know why she would do that. Never seen her before in my life. First time meeting her.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you? That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Great.
Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind
Oh,
us.
shut the fuck up. Go back to your cave.
Is it all behind us?
Yeah, is it?
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Well, your world is 900 megabytes on my hard drive, so like I could give less
Let's
of a shit.
shut her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem
Look
to
at that
remember you
face.
having a tongue.
Alright, I'm sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I get you the sense you're not happy with me. Look, I know what I know. Things got messy last time, but I think... Yeah. Give her the blade. I mean, that kind of sounds funny. I like to be straightforward with my intentions. Should I try killing her again? Or should I try resolving it peacefully? I mean, I could just, like, pretense the fact I'm gonna slay her. Or I could leave her again. You know what? Fuck it. I brought the knife down here. Or I could give it to her. Save and try peace. You're right. I could just save. God, there's so many save files. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her.
She looks
What if
chill.
she uses it to
I
kill
mean-
us? I vote no.
I vote yes. I veto that.
As
Goodbye.
do I.
I don't care.
Abstain.
Oh, you fucking centrist.
Abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
No, she's not. No, she's not. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade. Ha, yeah, never mind. That was such a silly idea. I'm not going to give her the blade. She clearly hates us.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
You're damn right I do.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist.
She wasn't even... Okay.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now.
Luckily for us, you're not her.
Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
That's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. You're beautiful. I actually want to say, are you serious? You're probably going to kill me.
Oh, hey, that someone is me, and yes, you're right. That is the
Yeah, that's me. And yep, I'd do that too.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
You know me too well.
The princess grits her teeth, and her cunning gaze once again meets yours. And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
But you're going to get kidnapped by the hand monster.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern.
Oh, the fuck
Her
is
nervous
this?
eyes brim with tears.
Don't give me that fucking crocodile tear bullshit.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Alright, chapter 3. The Thorn.
You're on a path in the woods. Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add,
I vote against. What did you say? She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that.
she
The whole
did.
point of giving her the blade was to break
you
the
back?
cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
Why are you back here?
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
Yeah, where's our goat paranoid?
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Max, I'm genuinely really fucking irritated. Not like genuinely irritated, but the fact that you guys voted Guard of Bam Bam on the fucking poll. I had to pirate every single game. I had to go and give my like PC ultra malware aids just so I can install all 3 of the Garden of Bam Bam games I haven't played yet. And I'm gonna have to waste 4 hours of my, probably not even 4 hours, probably like 8 hours playing all 3 of those games because you want it to be fucking funny. I'm gonna marathon them too. It's not just a regular playthrough, it's a marathon, so.
Like that changes anything.
Fuck
we
you.
all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even...
Shut up, cheated. Oh my god. Yep, Let's do this.
It isn't long before you find your... I don't know if I'd say... You talking about me?
Oh, your band
I have a
bros?
position.
Yeah, your band
It's a
bros
good
because
one, too.
you're banned. Bye.
Ignore him, he's just talking.
Proceeding to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin
Oh,
is hardly an
this is-
interior at all
yeah.
anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a
Can't
table.
ban me. I will start
A
harassing
pristine-
you in Steam messages.
Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. Of course we don't get to make a choice about
You are so
Every single time we
naive.
come back here, something has to be different.
Okay, how do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that
You're
mirror.
right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle
This
here.
motherfucker again.
Seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there. He's either a liar, or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
No, yeah, I see it. Yeah, let's just put the
Your
hand
step
across
went
the
away
mirror
when we
again.
touched it last. You reach forward and wave your hand through the figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward. Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Alright, I'm locked in. Let's go in.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
Whoa.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going. They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Yup.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know either.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here, and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can
What
stop
if I
you.
just leave?
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once
Oh.
a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles.
She does have
Space
the blade.
thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to
I
laugh?
don't even know what happened to you. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think I wouldn't hold it against you? Reach for the blade?
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands? That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
If you don't want to believe me, that's kind of on you.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
You turned into a giant dragon monster and tried
She's right.
killing
There's
me.
nothing left to say.
Well, you did.
So
kill
let's
me.
get
I
a
just
move
killed
on
you
and do
back.
something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse. We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. Oh, that counts as action. Give me the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your
This does not
arms.
look like a fun experience.
We damned. She really gave it to us.
Shut up, cheated. I hate you.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands. I wonder what we should do with it. We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do. I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her.
You're speaking my language so far.
Or, hear me out.
And here we fucking go.
Slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. We've all said our piece. Now it's time. It's two against two. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly... That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
You should not get a say. I disagree.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
It doesn't matter. We have the power of saving on our side. So we're gonna do that. Yep. Let's cut her free. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. That's fucking cold.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
He is an
I
opportunist.
can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is
Sure.
the right course
Yep.
of action. Let's free this princess. Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that gets him to shut up for a while. See?
I agree.
We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions. Yeah, united.
Okay.
But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. Take the blade to the
Sweet.
thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. You're not going to do that, are you? Is that really all you've got? Threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he?
He's
I've been
irrelevant.
on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
And this is the part where you murdered me. Of course I did. I just really hate the people who put us here.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
Cool.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
I have a knife.
You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cool. Ooh. Step or cut into them. Nah, I'm a true original gangster.
As you step into the thorns
okay.
covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted.
This guy's really petty.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
So, by the world ending, does he mean like the hand things?
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Irredeemable murderers.
What do we do
here's
now?
the hair. Fine.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
Oh, bye-bye. Damn. Well, that went better. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
What am I going to look like this time? Am I going to be covered in thorns, maybe? Oh, I'm nothing. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Oh my god. Are you me? Is that a fucking crow? Hi,
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image and the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh. Oh. Wait. Huh. Destroy the mirror. There's so many dialogue options.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've
What kind of
damaged to
animal is
extinction
that?
to
It looks
fall
like
this
furry.
far.
It's probably not a crow. Oh, okay. Are you
Oh,
something
I'm
like
nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Yeah. So I'm guessing a shard's gonna break every single time I ask a question, so.
Of course. That is by both necessity
donate.
and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
What? What are you saying? It's weird.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Do you have anything to say for yourself, for all of this
I do.
hubris? Okay.
People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead
Don't
man,
donate me one.
if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
How many more questions do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Does it hurt when you break? When pieces of you break
It doesn't
like that?
hurt. I don't.
Are you a part of it?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have
I do talk to
collectively
my
heard
audience.
your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Yeah-huh. Alright. If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is the princess? Can you make your choice?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can, so I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save
So I
everyone.
still have to kill her.
You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
There's another... So what do you know about the looping? So many times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
God. And what is my
Or
true
the
identity?
long quiet. The god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm a god? Oh shit. I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Bye-bye. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself in newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Oh my god. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. What the fuck? What?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
It looks like she's about to tell me to be not afraid. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I think this is where... Yeah, I finally get the choice. What should I do here? Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Let's talk this through. If I let you out, an entire world...
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and
Oh, shit.
passion
Did I
are
just make an
dances
ending?
that
Whoops.
both of us know well. If this is what it
What did I
takes
just
to
select?
enlighten you, then so be it. A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both. But compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
I won't engage with violence. Of course I helped you. I don't want us to be each other. If I known who you really were, I would have.
And yet you did. First by giving me your life, and then by refusing to take mine. You don't need to turn back to the way things were before.
Oh god, not her.
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body. To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious. It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
That wasn't a rejection of fear. You broke me to your will. You want to make the world suffer. You act as if you're above it all, but you're not. I like the first one.
Were you afraid when you stepped through that door? Or were you enticed by what might come next? By what might lie beyond fear? By what you might become? You say I broke you, but was that curiosity not freedom of its own?
Oh, the fuck.
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Stop the fight early and surrender. Oh, that's a thing to do.
I am so deeply woven into the threads of this reality that I cannot imagine it without me. Perhaps there is a better world to build. But you cannot know until you see it. Are you so sure in your blind optimism that you would shatter all of creation?
Oh, here we go.
The spirits. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. What force between choosing your death and forfeiting your body? You chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality?
Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I won't engage with violence.
I know what I am, but I do not know what I am not. If a world without me is so unknown, then how can you be so sure you want to create it? Brutality splashes you against the walls, but with stubborn defiance you rise again.
And with the dance of our conflict, I was brought somewhere new. Without you, my world would have been so small. Do you remember the moment of your triumph? Do you remember the feeling of your blade finally cutting me down? My defeat was a gift. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
I fought you to protect others, not to better myself.
And yet you changed regardless. Your perspective widened.
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Are you starting to see?
Sorta.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are.
So I'm guessing this is gonna give me the choice to kill her, or... Slay the princess, slay the princess. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, what do you think happens? Can we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave? I guess I should let Chad decide what I should do here. Who thinks we should kill her? Who thinks we should go with her? Whoops. Not mean to do that. I'm honestly not sure what to pick here. I've been like mixed the entire time. Do whatever she wants, go with her. I don't want you to kill her. Alright, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies
It's hard to hear
with
me?
you.
Is my voice quiet? Oh, free yourself. Oh, it's because of the music. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not.
I love you.
All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Is the world ending now? You are free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now? Step into the infinite. Alright. What happens?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Sure. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware just as you has always been, and just as you always will be. Through conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh, I have pause because I'm a crow person thing. Holy shit. Oh. Join the Discord. They put it in the RP, like they put it in the options. Play our other game. Alright, let's kill her. Yeah, let's kill her. I told you what was gonna happen when we reach this point.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
Oh wait, right. Fuck. Where was the, Here we go. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
Oh, the voices are here. Which hero are you? You have no idea how good it is here. Yeah.
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to our heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm
Then
ready.
Let's go.
Huh? Oh. Oh shit.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it
Whoa.
all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I should be fine. Is the narrator really gone? I like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah?
Oh, there are
There isn't
women
much here,
outside.
just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really mentioned the windows, did he? There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
Yeah, I think I did too.
And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through, we're going to need that blade.
Take the blade. Or I could just enter the basement without it, which is weird that it lets me do that.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yep, it was 3 hours and 30 minutes ago.
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Alright.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hi.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
See, every time I sit down to chat with you, that always gives you enough time to get the upper hand on me and kill me. So I think I'm just gonna kill you, actually. Let me just save over something random. Here we go. Alright.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
Oh, I already clicked it. It's okay, I made a save point. We'll just go right back to it.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Well, I did not love you, so that sucks. Bye. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended, things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
We finally slayed the princess. Nope. A small part of her is with us? Nah. Let's just go. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The paths in the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. Set yourself free. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. Oh, it's not you and her, it's just you.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. Oh. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
I knew.
Yep.
we'd
Oh,
finally
hi.
see it
Welcome
through.
back.
All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. The whispering and the coercion and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
The goat
That
back.
wasn't very hard at all.
Oh, shut up.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
Well then, I guess the only thing left to do is figure out what happens next.
Okay, well that was that one. We're just gonna do one more thing, and then I'm probably gonna call the stream there. So, we'll sit with her instead. I'm sorry, slay the princess. I don't want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Oh, okay. Are you the same as you... Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I only want to slay the you out there. It's easier to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Can I still turn this route around?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
That does sound a lot better. Agree.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
Cool.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I will see you soon.
Hey, I love you.
Ow. Oh shit.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here.
Wait a minute. Oh shit. Damn. Holy shit, that game was good. It was only like 3 hours. Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this would lean a lot heavier into like horror, like there were gonna be jump scares and shit, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how it worked. I was AFK for 3 hours and 40 minutes. What did I miss? Oh yeah, the stream just started. Yeah, GG. Holy shit. I think my food's cold. W stream, everybody. That was really good, actually. 4 hours just like flew by so quick. But yeah, I guess next time I stream, I'll have to play Garden of Banban 3. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. No, I'm not streaming Fortnite next. It's gonna have to be Garden of Banban because it won the fucking poll. Oh, I'm gonna have to play every game in a sitting. Fun. No, yeah, I don't blame you. I'm probably gonna have a flat 3 viewers on that Garna Bam Bam stream. And it's gonna be Nerd and Janky's fault. And then probably after that, Fear and Hunger. But anyway, yeah, good stream. I hope you all enjoyed that.